Who is the number one running back week 8? Let's get to it. It's Taylor. Why? We already saw this movie. We already saw him play against Tennessee. 32.8 points. It's the same movie, same offensive line, same defensive line. He gets all the goal line carries. It's going to be a home run for Taylor this week with this matchup happening again. Who is last against the run in the NFL? It's the Dolphins. It's right there in front of you guys. They give up 159.3 yards on average. That's insane. And Robinson is playing him. So, that being said, he's a home run this week. Amazing matchup. You're playing against him. I feel bad because he is going to score a lot of points. These are the yards they just gave up, about 4 yards a carry. So I'm not really worried about this defense. McCaffrey looked good against a tough Atlanta defense. So going against Houston, there's no matchup problem here. He's also going to catch the ball so many times. He's on the way to breaking records with that. So yeah, McCaffrey is an easy start, and he's going to be S tier. I'm looking for a Cook to bounce back this week. No big issues out of here. No crazy defense. I think this is the week he gets back on track. Hope he didn't sell him, trade him, anything like that, because I'm telling you right now, he is going to be able to get a day this week. I think he's going to get the red zone touches again. You remember that he was earlier in the season in the goal line, they would just hand the ball to him. So yeah, expect Cook to get in the end zone with a pretty nice matchup. I don't have any worries for Josh Jacobs this week against the Steelers. They made Chase Brown look like a Pro Bowler, and Jacobs was already looking good. So this could be the week Jacobs actually explodes. Steelers do not look good against the run right now. So yeah, there's no issues here. Jacobs is a home run. I love the matchup. Swift is here, guys, against Baltimore. They are terrible against the run. Do not worry about him getting his carries taken away, splitting workloads. It's not going to happen. The only reason that happened last week is because they just ran through that team. They gave him his rest, and he didn't need to be out there. It's not because he lost workload, it's because of what the score was. So, yeah, Swift is a safe play this week. With Lamar Jackson coming back, that's going to help Henry. How? They're going to get down in the red zone and actually start giving him the ball on the goal line. If you notice with Cooper Cup, they just wasn't getting down there, guys. And that really kills your chances. So look for Henry to get in the end zone this week. I have no issue starting HN this week, guys. The workload he is going to get is going to be insane with a rookie quarterback. Okay, they're talking about starting Ewers, and if they do that, the dump offs, the targets he's going to get, plus just the amount of workload on the ground. I love his workload this week. Williams is here, guys. No concerns. He's been consistent, even against tough matchups. I have no reason to tell you to bench him. Go ahead and play him. I think if you run him as your flex, he's going to be successful. They're going to move the ball against Denver, and they are going to be able to get in the end zone. So yeah, with this offense moving so good right now, it's hard to just bench Williams. You are looking at what Barkley did against the Giants already this year. It wasn't much. They could not open lanes. They are not blocking the whole year for him. They are getting him in the backfield. Guys, 1.7 yards, and he's getting touched. Okay. So part of it, yeah, he's wore down. I would move off Barkley if I was you, because I already did. I already traded him. Uh, it's not going to get better. It's really not. So tough matchup. Hopefully he can get some targets out of the backfield, but you got Hurts taking the goal line touchdowns, so it's tough to be a Barkley owner right now. I'm even disappointed. His value's not high to trade right now, but I think it's time to trade him. Cam's here, and he's a goal line beast, guys. They have 3 plays at the goal line. They give him the ball 3 times. So he's a power running back that can really show up in that category. And yeah, he already played good against the Eagles. So expect the same. Cam should be a pretty reliable start this week. So go ahead and play him. Wilkins has a tough matchup. If they get down by a lot early, they're going to stop running the ball. They're going to pull him from the game. They do not throw the ball to him. He is not their third down back. They put Ford in. It is very frustrating because I'm an owner of him, by the way. And yeah, but besides that, he's been going crazy. Some of you just look at the box score and don't watch the games. I'm going to tell you, they called back a touchdown over 40 yards last week. So he is playing extremely well. If they get the lead early and they can lean on him first, second downs, he is going to be just fine this week. Why is Brees Hall so high? Why? He's mad about him last week. Last week he wasn't productive, right? He's like going nowhere with every carry. It's the matchup, guys. Cincinnati's horrible at tackling, and he's going to do well this week. This week, you want to play him. I know you're like, I don't want to play him no more. You still have to play him based on matchups. And this is a matchup that you want. Dobbins, I'm a little higher this week than other people. I know he had a really bad game over in London. I get it, but guys, it wasn't against Dallas. Okay. This is a great matchup. Start him. You'll love it. They do run a lot in Denver. If you actually watch the Denver games, I know they passed a lot to win at the end of last week's game, but I'm talking about throughout the year, they've leaned on the run a lot. So yeah, expect big things from JK this. Rico's got a great matchup against Buffalo. They're not good against the run. I know Chuba's back, but I'm going to tell you now, Rico is still getting a little more carries. I know he's splitting them for the most part, but I'm saying first and second down, I think get Rico in there with a higher point average than Chuba moving forward. I just don't see Rico just falling away. But yeah, we will look at that as the season goes on and see if that changes. But right now, I'm pretty confident in Rico's numbers. I think he's still going to give you a decent number. Of course, we're not going to get the home run number right now, but he's going to be good enough to start. I do like Chase Brown this week against the Jets. The Jets are quitting. Their effort's not very good, and they're not very good. So I expect the Bengals to be able to move the ball a lot more to Flacco, which means we're going to get in the red zone, the goal line, which means Brown could walk away with a touchdown this week. That could really help carry his fantasy points. But yeah, the Jets defense, I'm not. White is playing against New Orleans. And I could see him using them, right? I could see the Saints not scoring a lot, so the Tampa Bay can actually just run the ball a lot more because they're not going to be behind like last game, trying to catch up, trying to catch up. So look for White to actually get his workload this week. There's nobody around him. Bucky's out. It's his backfield. So yeah, his numbers should go up this week. Gamora, guys, that's a good matchup. The Bucks defense is nothing special. I think he's going to catch a lot more balls out of the backfield. They're talking about his trade slowing down. They're not talking about trading him now. He says that's the only place he wants to be. We'll see. But right now, Miller is out. That's the difference, guys. The guy that was taking work from him is out. So look for Kamara's points to move up. Mason this week, guys, you got to be careful. I know Aaron Jones is coming back. He can take some of the workload. So do I think he takes a lot? No, I think they're going to work him in slow. But I think over the next couple of weeks, you could see Jones actually passing him. They gave Jones a lot of money. In the NFL, that does matter. So yeah, right now, Mason's not someone I'm high on. If you gave me a flex option, I'd probably pick the other guy. Looked like a Hall of Famer against a bad defense. Don't get your hopes up. Your expectations should go back down with the matchup where he's been all year long. I expect him to drop off quite a bit. And the Steelers' running game is going to be nothing special. So, yeah, just be ready for Warren to come back to reality. The Chargers' backfield just got a whole lot easier. There's an injury. Vidal's getting all the workload. There you go. Be careful. The Chargers threw the ball 50 times last week. So I don't expect that to change. I think they're going to let it fly, all right, until Hampton gets back. But yeah, right now, be careful playing him because I don't think even by himself, his workload's not going to be very much. I know he's back, but I still think Rico is slightly ahead of him in carries. I think Rico is just more efficient, but I don't think you could see the stats. So with that being said, if they had exact amount of carries, Rico just has better vision, so he's going to get more points. Don't like the matchup this week for Krosky. I will say I wouldn't start him. I'm not a big fan of starting him this week. Also because Daniels is out. Okay. So Marcus Mariota is really bad at football. And I just don't like his offense at all. I don't see him getting in the red zone. I see them just turning the ball over, getting down big, and just getting away from the run game. Mark's got a couple more opportunities. I get it. Okay. I really do. But I don't like this matchup. I'm going to tell you right now. Another thing is Chubb can come in and just get the goal line stuff. All right. So when you're not getting all the goal line carries, it's a little risky. So in a deep league, I get it, but yeah, be careful with Marks. Going back to reality against Cleveland, they're great against the run. He's doing nothing this week. He's going nowhere. He's going to go back to having bad vision, and maybe he'll even fumble. So yeah, I wouldn't start him. Not big on him. And the rookie right next to him, guess what? Henderson, no. They don't have him in the game plan. They don't want him in the game plan. Obviously, at this point, if you drop him, I don't blame you. But hey, if Stevenson gets hurt, you could have a guy. If he's on any of your bench, you're just using him because, well, maybe there's an injury. I get it. But yeah, I this week right here, I would just go ahead and set him. Good old Tony, the worst offense in the NFL. He's getting nothing. He never will. They're not getting a red zone. And I drafted him. I was high on him, and then I traded him. So yeah, go ahead and trade him. Get rid of him. Offense sucks. Can't move the ball. Done. Now listen, I get it. He got some touches last week for Chicago, and you're a little nervous. It doesn't matter, guys. They did that because of the score. Swift is healthy. Swift's getting the workload. Do not start this guy. Do not start the rookie. He's not getting a workload. And it might be the last time we talk about him for a while because I don't think I'm going to cover him next week if he doesn't get anything. I just know there's questions. Guys, any questions about any of the running back not on this or on this list, ask me down low. I'll help you out. With Isaiah, guys, it's over with. Okay. Smith could start seeing a lot more work here coming up just to try something different. It's not working. So yeah, go ahead and bench Isaiah if you ask me. RV Harvey is not in the game plan, and they don't like him. They're not getting him carries. JK gets all of them. So don't worry about Harvey. Aaron Jones' workload's not going to be much coming off of an injury. They're going to work him back in slowly. In a couple of weeks, we could be talking about him getting a lot of work and Mason really taking a back seat. But right now, I would not start him this week. And if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Up next is the wide receiver tier list. I'll see you there. I'm going to help you. If you have any flex, set, or start questions, ask me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. I'll see you in the next video.